Let's expose myself right here, right now.
Welcome to The Small Ones, episode 3, and today I'm very lucky and happy to welcome Femfixon to this little interview. Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Yes, hi. My name is Femfixon. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm a small traditional art creator that likes to sell her art locally where I live. And I do not stream. The only way I show my art is through Instagram.
And the link to that Instagram will be, of course, provided in the description of this video and probably somewhere on the screen right now. So do give her a follow and check out her art because it is just fantastic. It's really good. All right, so thank you so much for agreeing to this, and let's just jump right in, right? What is the story behind your username or handle?
Oh, it's quite simple actually. I just needed a username for being online because I've just been giving a lot of tips like do not use your own name as in video games or online or whatever. The Fem is like the first part of my real name.
Very good.
And
don't tell us your real name.
No.
Stick to that safety.
Yes, and Vixen, it's just like I like the superhero, the Vixen.
All right.
But then, except for the V, I just put the F in there. I was
Very
like,
good.
okay, that would be cool. At some point, people think I fix things. And it's like, I don't think so. That's not part of what I thought what my name was. So I just thought it sounds cool. I thought it sounds pretty neat. But you know what? Let's keep it.
What exactly do you create?
Color pencil drawings. I just have the Walkman. The Walkman.
Yeah, that's great. That just looks like a photograph.
Yes, but it's not. It's all handmade with picture. A lot of birds. I also have a Coca-Cola can. I draw real life animals. Like birds, dogs, or objects like roses with the nail polish up top of it from Chanel. You know what I mean? Those things.
Very cool. Where do you showcase your work?
Instagram. Most of the time. I used to have a TikTok and used to go live on TikTok, but then I got a lot of hate on TikTok by like your art is copied from somebody else. Oh, that art looks printed. You did not draw that while I'm drawing live. You know, I just had so many people just coming in and just being hateful and being like negative in a way. Then it's just like, you know what? I cannot be bothered. And yeah, I'm selling locally. Next week will be the summer fair. Where I live close by, and I will be standing there next whole weekend with showcasing and selling my art.
That's really, really cool. How often do you think you do this in a year?
That selling and showcasing maybe once or twice a year. I need to have the material to sell.
Yeah.
Because I work my whole almost a half year around to make the drawings that I want to sell. Because I do not sell copies.
All right.
I only sell originals.
That is then a lot of work. Yeah. What do you love the most about that specifically, showcasing your art in person?
It's just see the smiles on people's faces that they have something to put on their wall. I have money. I don't do it for the money. I just love when I'm just standing there and people just buying an art piece of mine and I'm seeing them being so happy. It's like, oh, I have something to put in my house. Or just some youngsters that just got their own houses when they just get out of their parents' house and they want to put something on their wall. Or an elderly lady that wants some beautiful bird on their wall. It's just like, for me, art is to share and to care and to love. Actually, and I don't care about money or whatever. No, I don't do it for the money. I just do it for the joy and happiness to others.
What a bright person you are. Just
overall. Thank you.
It's so cool.
Literally as well.
What are some of your current projects?
The owl.
I will put it up on screen just so everyone knows what you mean with the owl, because we looked at it in stream, but others might not.
I'm working on a 50 by 70 centimeter big drawing of an owl, and I am already been working on it for 2 weeks already.
Wow, it looks amazing though. I'm so excited to see the final project, the final product. So good. What's your favorite thing you've done so far?
The rose with the Chanel nail polish, the frog as well. I am very happy how the frog turned out. All of them. Well, not all of them. I have some drawings that are unfinished and will not be finished. I have a little corner, you won't see it, in this closet. I call it the corner of shame. Okay, this is a project that won't work. Go in the corner of shame. Let's start over.
All right. If your work was a person, how would you describe them?
Joyful and unexpected. Yeah, because I never know what I'm going to draw next. I just search up on Pinterest, or I just go walk outside and I just see a bird or a flower or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna draw that.
When did you start your journey?
When I started drawing, when I was a toddler in a child's chair with crayons and a coloring book. That's when I started drawing. My mother is also an artist. She uses soft pastels. And my father is also very creative. He loves to make projects out of wood.
I think that leads a little bit into the answer to this question, possibly. But who or what inspired you to start?
My mother.
Wonderful.
My mother, actually, yeah. My mother really, because she also makes. She was actually working on pastel drawings when I was inside of her belly. So it's really is genetic.
Absolutely got it in with the blood. What do you do for a living?
I'm a waitress in a hotel restaurant. I serve food, I serve drinks, and I entertain people, make their bellies full, and then when they go home, give them their drinks and giving them a good time. I just love to interact with people when they come in. It's like, hello, good afternoon, hi. Oh, can we have some lunch? Of course, just sit at a table. I will be there with you. In a way. It's really inside of my butt to talk with people and help them when they want to eat something.
That's great. Since we get a lot of Americans viewing this stuff, what is tipping culture like?
Tipping culture in the Netherlands is totally different than in America. It's an extra. I get my salary. I get as a waitress job, but a decent salary. Mm-hmm. And tipping culture in the Netherlands is more like, you know what, you did a good job, here's an extra euro.
Yeah.
Or maybe 4 or 5 euros, just as an extra tip.
Do you have any pets or kids?
Pets? Yeah. Kids, no. No. I have a pet bird, and I'm taking care of my parents' dog right now.
That's wonderful.
But yeah, why would you want to have children when a bird is enough? A bird is enough, man. To be honest, you need a man to have children, so.
And you're saying you do not have one for that either?
I have been single since COVID.
Oh, gee, okay, all right. No.
I have enough on my mind on my own.
Yeah.
Just imagine to have another person inside of your house that has also a lot on their mind. And...
Okay, so I'm hearing no kids planned either, or it's
no kids planned. No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. It also has to do with my autism. I have autism spectrum.
Yeah.
And I have so much on my mind on my own.
Okay.
Having like little children run around, no. I'm sorry, no.
I fully agree. Definitely not having any kids myself either. Do you have a pet peeve?
It's hard to think of one on the spot, to be honest. When you go to the cash register and you have these little plastic things you put in between your groceries, then the cashiers knows, and that they don't put the person in front of you don't put that thing down, that you have to do it yourself. Like, come on, how hard is it to put one plastic thing behind your groceries when you're done putting them on the counter? Come on, man.
That's a good one. I love that one. I can relate to this. It is a hassle, and I always make sure I do it. Do you have a guilty pleasure someone might find cringe?
I knew this question will be coming because I saw it in the other video. I don't know it's much cringe, but my guilty pleasure is being lazy. I am a woman that is very busy, and then there are some times once in a few times that I have nothing planned, grab my Nintendo Switch, put my blanket on it, and do the rest of, and only getting up to go to the toilet.
Wonderful.
That is my guilty pleasure. It's being lazy.
This might already answer this question. What's your favorite way to unwind?
Being lazy and doing nothing. Playing video games. Because drawing, it takes a lot of energy. I at least draw 2 to 3 hours if I'm drawing. And then I don't have the energy anymore. Then I'm grabbing my Switch to relax.
Awesome. Do you have any games you want to recommend?
Hades.
Oh, that's
the
good.
The 2 Hades games are good. If you are a Nintendo player, and if you don't have this game yet, what's wrong with you? Get Animal Crossing. Just get it. It saved me through COVID, absolutely. Disney's Dreamlight Valley, it's just like Animal Crossing, but then with Disney characters. It's so much fun. Mm-hmm.
Do people in your life know about your work?
Yes. My father and both my mother, even though they are separate, they all encourage me to continue it. Not as a job per se, but more as in you do so well what you do. Just keep drawing.
Anyone watching this now thinking, hey, I want to support you, how can they best do that?
Give a follow on Instagram. Just like my heart. And if you want to contact me through Instagram, or when the people are in the Discord or whatever, in your Discord wants to buy some of the drawings that I have, then they can contact me if they want to.
Has anyone on the street recognized you for your art yet?
No. Because I just started selling last year.
Ah, okay. All right. It'll happen. It
will happen.
I'm sure. How do you fit being creative or a creator in your daily life?
It's actually just a hobby. I just come home and grab my pencils and go to draw. And also when people asking me for a drawing or a drawing they want me to make for them, don't ask me for a time period or a time limit. Please don't. I like to take my sweet ass time on my art. And then you get the best results as well if I take my time.
If you had an unlimited budget and time, what project would you attempt?
I already have something planned.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm playing on my Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and I'm going to draw a battle with my campaign with a blue lightning dragon.
Wow. What's an unexpected skill that you've picked up?
Drawing hard surfaces like metal, glass, and wood.
Yeah.
That's a skill I've been picking up and I've been still working. Hard surfaces is really hard to put on paper.
Yeah. But you do a great job of it. And
oh, thank you. I'm trying. Especially doing metal, like the bumblebee drawing on my Instagram.
The Transformer Bumblebee there, just for those who might be confused.
Bumblebee, yes, sorry. The
Bumblebees are not made of metal.
He is, though.
That one is. What's your current short-term goal?
Current short-term goal? Selling all my art at the fair. Oh, at least sell. Okay, that's maybe a very big goal, but at least maybe sell 1 or 2. At least.
Okay. All right. That's achievable. I bet you'll get it done.
I hope so.
What makes you feel successful?
how people react positively to my artwork. Actually,
I like
just
that.
like to see people being happy. That's an obvious thing, but like, yeah, I just loved to hear people saying positive things about my art when I had so much backlash on TikTok. So
We got to help heal those wounds. So go head over to the Instagram, check out the art, and leave some positive comments. Be nice, be kind. It's well deserved.
Thank you.
What milestone meant a lot to you?
Finally, sell my art for the first time since last year. Because I didn't. At first, it was just a hobby. I never wanted to sell the drawings.
Yeah.
But then my finished drawings piled up, and I was like, and my dad's like, how much value is it to put your drawings in a map, in a map, and then in a drawer?
Yeah.
How much value does that give? I said, like, not much. How much value would it give if you would sell those art and put some on somebody's wall inside their house?
Yeah.
That will put so much more value of the artwork than put it in a map and in your drawer. I was like, and when he said that, I was like, you know what? My father has a good point. Again, so long life when I've been living. Always be a wise father.
How do you celebrate small and big wins?
To treat myself with something nice.
And what would that be, for example, for you?
Sometimes snacks, sometimes food. I recently bought myself a very big collector's item / art supply box.
What would having made it mean to you as a creator?
Seeing my art on people's walls, seeing people happy with my artwork in their hands. It's like, oh, this one looks so good in my bedroom, and then they walk away, and I was like, yay! I'm so happy for them, you know.
How do you think you would handle blowing up overnight and making it big?
Not good. Here's the thing that it's the pressure and the expectation that people will have if you blow it. And that's what I'm probably will not be able to handle very well.
Okay.
It's like the pressure and the expectations. But you don't expect me to post a drawing every freaking week. No. Oh.
Yeah. Do you have a specific way to brainstorm your ideas?
Pinterest. And go get a walk. Go a walk outside. Just get my head empty. And just go and just observe. Or just Pinterest, man.
All right.
Pinterest is one of my biggest resources.
And of all those ideas that you get with your inspiration, how do you decide which ones of these do you try and make reality?
I just download a few, put them all in one line, print them out, put them on a line, and then just like which one I'm gonna do today because I would like all of them. You know what? That one. It's so bloody easy, man. It's just not that hard. You just find pictures you want to draw, and you put your own twist on it a little bit, so it makes it your own.
Do you plan and prepare your work, or you just
plan? I would love to plan my work, my artwork. I don't plan that much. I just go home from work, and if I have energy, I draw, and if I don't have energy, I play video games.
I think that's a good binary to live by.
It's a kind of a plan, in a way.
It is. What's a small thing that annoys you at the moment with your process?
How much time it takes. As well. I love to take my time, but at some point I just see a project is like, oh, come on, be finished already, so I can start on a new one.
What's the biggest hurdle you usually face with being creative?
Sketching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When you sketch digitally, you have your undo button and you put the line over again and then undo all over again. If I put a line on my paper too thick, it's there.
Yeah.
If I sketch, I always try to sketch as light as possible. But then it's such a hurdle, man. It's just like, okay, no, but it's more curvy. No, then it's less curvy, and then that line should be going to the other side. And I was like, no. And then it takes most of my time on a project.
And how do you overcome that hurdle usually?
Just suck it up and do it.
What's something you had to learn the hard way?
Being patient.
Oh, I can feel that one. Starting out drawing, not being patient about how it's coming along, and still have this moment where you haven't started on shading and it just looks so bad. And that used to make me completely insane. So I get that.
I learned to put my drawing upside down and walk away from it. You want to know why? Because if you want to turn it back around, you have a different perspective and a different view on your drawing when you actually were drawing the day before.
Yeah.
When I'm done drawing, I literally put my drawing upside down. So I don't continuing looking at the, in our artist way of word, flaws.
Yeah.
And if you will continue to draw and you put it back around and then you see the drawing in a different perspective.
It's a very good tip. What's something you wish more people knew about being a small creator?
How much time it takes to make a drawing. How much time and energy it will take to make a project. How people don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have a drawing? Yeah. That will cost you like this and that. And it's like, oh, why would that cost? Not just make something for free.
Yeah.
No. It's called artwork, not art free, people.
If you started again, what would you do different?
I think I would sell my art earlier than I would now.
I mean, you still have a lot of time left to
make
something big out of that, or satisfying for you. You know, not necessarily big, but just so you enjoy it. So I'm glad
the right amount.
Yeah, I'm very glad you took the step, and I'm so curious to hear your reports on how those events go. What's something you need to improve, and what's your plan to do that?
It comes back to selling my art. I just don't know much when it comes to selling abroad, when it comes to payment. How to make it a little bit of a business, but also not, in a way.
And what's your plan on getting to that point?
Don't know. I'm clueless when it comes to that.
All right, but would you be willing to take some input from other artists that might be seeing this and who do sell their work online?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Okay, great. So anyone
people help me.
Anyone's any tips? Absolutely, please reach out and help Femfixon get that on the road.
Yes, please.
Have you ever struggled with burnout?
Yes, I do. Especially in the period when it's very busy when it comes to my work. In work, I mean my job.
Yeah.
In the summer, in summer, I want to draw more in the because it's so busy at work. I work at least 4 or 5 hours a day. That's maybe not much, but 4 or 5 hours a day, continually talking to people, continually walking, continually serving drinks, serving food. It's like a very mentally and physical hard labor job. And then I just come home and I want to draw, and then I'm sitting in front of my drawing, and sometimes I'm just don't be alarmed by this, but sometimes I'm just so tired. I'm freaking crying in front of my drawing. It's like, why can I not get this finished?
No. Oh dear. I'm trying not to be alarmed by this. You have warned me. It's hard.
It's just an emotional and thing. Just being tired is such a...
Do you enjoy interacting with people who look at your work?
Absolutely. Yes, I love to. That's why I always come into the on the Twitch chat. It's like, hey, I'm working on something new. Do you want to show? Do you want to see? And most people is like, oh yeah, sure. And I'm like, yes. People want to see.
Honestly, you might want to consider giving streaming another shot, but on Twitch this time.
I might. but I don't really have the good cameras. I did this my laptop can, but still you wanna.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But
I have a laptop and a phone.
What's one moment in your journey that stands out to you?
Teaching myself color theory.
Ooh. Have you been surprised by comments or messages about your work?
I do, actually. In a way that, see, like my mother always comments on Instagram. I'm not surprised when she's like my drawing. I'm just like, okay, yay. I'm more surprised if she doesn't like one of my drawings. But when I just see other people that are also creators that liking stuff what I do is sometimes very surprising to me. Like, oh, they're kind of big in the art world and they are liking what I'm doing. And it's like, oh my god, wow, you know? It's like I'm doing well.
Yeah, you are. Have you made any friends through your journey?
I think so. Look, yeah. I make a lot of friends when I'm doing my art, especially when I have like at some point I had a couple friends and don't have much contact with them anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're all like fathers with children, so they don't have time for drawing. You get my point there. I had some group of friends that I don't have much contact with them. I also had to blame myself for that. Making friends is easy, but holding contact with friends is very hard for me.
Yeah, I have lost friends over inconsistency in
holding contact.
Yeah,
yes, that's the problem that I have as much as well.
And I'm the problem here, just so we're clear. I am the problem in that. For sure. Is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to?
My mom. Hi, Mom. And my dad. And my whole family. And who I talked earlier, Cj Hendry.
Yeah.
Girl, the things that you do, I wish, man. I wish. I'm still getting there. I will come for you, girl.
And
I would never though, but I will really try.
And the cool thing about this is everyone who's watching this right now, me included, will have a chance to look at your progress as you get there. So we get to join on the journey, and that's cool. Yes. I think. Thank you for making that possible. What are some must-have tools or hardware to do what you do specifically? A good stool to sit on, especially for your back and your shoulder and your neck muscles. When it comes to I have a drawing board that I can put on different heights, so that I can sit right up when I'm drawing and not bowing down when I'm drawing. Yeah.
And just start with just cheap pencils. Don't buy the expensive. Here's the thing, art does not come to how expensive your art supplies are. You can just start with an HP pencil.
Yeah.
But my ability to draw is not better because I have more expensive supplies.
I
can do this with easy like cheap pencils. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. What makes your creator journey fun for you?
Actually, just drawing with other people. I'm just going on Twitch. Just scroll who's online. It's like, oh, you know what? Great is online. Let's go. Click on him. Just chat a little bit in there and then draw. I was literally drawing on my owl while I was on your Twitch stream. So I'm never alone when I'm drawing. Or I just put on a YouTube video and just watch other people do something or watch videos.
Is that also how you found me initially? Just scrolling through?
Oh yeah, just scrolling through Twitch. Just scrolling. It's like, you know what he is creating, that looks like, let's go there.
Is there any type of content you'd hope to break into?
Maybe a mix between drawing and playing video games. Maybe the mix between, because I love playing video games as well, as drawing as much.
I mean, coming back to that idea of you starting your own Twitch channel, huh? It's all right there. It's all right there. What do you hope will change in your niche?
more art stores, more access to art supplies. Because so far that I know, there are close by where I live, and there are only 2 stores where I can go for art supplies, and both of them don't really have everything that I need. Just more access to art supplies. Also, getting art supplies for beginners that are more cheaper. Getting more affordable art supplies for beginner artists, actually.
Have you some motivational words for the world right now?
Go ahead and draw. Have fun in what you want to create. Do not let other people tell you what they want you to draw. You want to draw something, that's what you're going to draw. If somebody tell you have to draw a flower, draw a fucking squirrel.
That's the Dutch again.
That's the Dutch advice, man. It is
a message from you today to you in the future.
You are enough. Stop doubting yourself.
Love that.
Don't be too much stressed what is going to be. Just live your life at this moment, at this time of point. What's going to happen next week, we will see next week.
Do you prefer sparkling water still?
Who drinks sparkling water, man? Oh my god, that's disgusting. The aftertaste of the bubbles no, still water.
Don't your German customers all order sparkling water?
Yes, they do, and I don't judge them while they are ordering it.
You judge them later.
I judge them later. I don't drink. But it's a personal thing. I do not like sparkling water because of the aftertaste.
Is it okay to break spaghetti into pieces before cooking them?
Yes and no. Depends on what you're making.
That's a very nuanced approach.
If you're making vermicelli in the soup, you have to break the spaghetti to make smaller ones. That's the only time that Italians allowed to do that. I'm not Italian, but when I see somebody break spaghetti in half to cook it, get out. Pineapple on pizza. What's wrong with you?
And no judgment here, just personal opinions.
Oh no, that is a judgment. The sparkling water wasn't. The pineapple on pizza is a judgment. I am sorry, I'm stand by it. You don't put pineapple on pizza. Hawaiian pizza. Oh, fuck off.
What's a question you want to answer, but no one's asked you yet?
Do you want money? No.
Why did you agree to this interview?
Because it sounds fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it is fun. It still is.
It is. It's not. We're nearing the end here, but that's good.
I'm having fun. I love to talk about art. It just came out of nowhere. I just asked, can I post my work in progress? And I said, yes. And then you say, Femfixon, one moment, listen to me. And I say, yes, sir. I have something to ask you. Do tell.
Rate this interview from 1 to Picasso.
The Mona Lisa.
Wow. That's a high rating if I've ever heard one. Who should I interview next?
The robot designs, right?
Yeah.
I did not design those robots. Those designs are made by Matt Dixon.
All right, so I should interview Matt Dixon next.
If he's available, because he's actually quite big, honestly.
I can always give it a shot.
You could also try Cj Hendry, but she's huge, so I don't know if she will apply.
Would you like to ask me a question?
How long have you been doing art?
I started...
Oh, no, reverse.
No, I started drawing with acrylics like 5 or 6 years ago. That was right after my grandmother.
The snowy Christmas Hobbit hole one that you showed.
Yeah, that is one of the results of that. Then I stopped for a few years, and then I picked up digital art because my Twitch chat bullied me into it. And now
good job, Twitch. Well done. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you.
A true butterfly effect situation.
Absolutely.
And this does conclude our interview today with Femfixon. Thank you again so much for agreeing to do this, taking the time on your...
Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
It was very fun for me as well, and I hope that maybe one of the results of this interview is that eventually we will be able to watch you on Twitch as well. And yeah, until then, go check out her Instagram. Links are down in the description. And be nice, say some nice things. I wish you the best of luck in your journey going forward. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Everyone else, bye-bye.
Bye.